Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In this video, I'm going to use my 12-month simple budget planner to sketch out a plan or budget for January. So if you haven't been here before, my name is Tasha. I'm a part of a family of 6. My husband and I have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl, and we are on our way to financial freedom. We're working this out budget by budget. I like to set goals. I like to create budgets. I like to check in on my budget, and hopefully you guys will enjoy being a part of this community. Please don't forget to subscribe. Now, the first video that I did for January was to set up our January budget calendar. Hopefully you guys caught that video. I also set amount of goals, 3 goals, just to keep me motivated and focused on managing the budget throughout the month. Next, we created a vision board. Mine is not perfect or the best, but it's helpful to create a vision for the month and set goals. This page got totally screwed up, but we still have our goals in place. So basically, I'm going to set up a budget for the month using this monthly budget spreadsheet or worksheet, whichever way you'd like to call it, in my 12-month simple budget planner. I want to ignore the little, you might not be able to see it, or you may be able to see, I don't know, but some of the ink that kind of bled through. I pressed really hard, and I probably shouldn't have, but we're here for the numbers, hopefully, and I hope that you guys would do a budget with me if you haven't already, or maybe you want to check in on your budget and see if you can make some adjustments. I just took a blank page from my composition book, and I'm going to put it between the pages in case I write too hard. Alright, so this is for January. I can't believe we're planning for January already. By the time you see this video, I don't know, it's probably 3 weeks from now. Hopefully you guys do have a January budget set up, or if not, use this as a way to budget with a friend. So the planned income and budget side is what I'm going to be focused on, of course, in this video. And I have 3 income slots on this worksheet. The first income slot would be my husband, since he works full-time and I'm mostly at home. The second income slot would be for me, and income 3 would be anything extra. So that's whatever cushion is in our account or balance in our account at the time, or if we get any random income that comes in, even interest that hits, things like that. And then we'll write the total here. What I'm going to plan for the month is just what we plan to budget with from my husband's income, and that's going to be $5,500. Make sure this is up there so I don't bleed through. Okay, and I'm not planning anything for incomes 2 or 3. We're just going to budget for a total of $5,500. So there are 5 Fridays in the month of January, which makes it a golden month for us. That's what I call a month where you get 1 more paycheck than normal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fridays, 5 paychecks, budgeted at about $1,100 each week. So we're going to look at the giving/charity bucket first. Now, the goal is to give our tithe at $550. So you write the category under the bucket and then the amount of whatever you're budgeting for to the right of that. And then for charity, we're also going to give $25 to Safe Horizon. I'm just going to write that as charity, and we're going to budget $25. I don't have any additional giving set up or allocated for January. So we're just going to total up this bucket now. $550 for the tithe, $25 for charity, $575 in total. So I'm going to write that right here. And then we have the Save 200 or the savings and investing bucket, right? Savings and investing includes short-term savings, long-term savings, and of course investing. That's retirement account and investment brokerages. So the Save 200 is basically what I'm putting towards our emergency fund. And you'll find that savings challenge somewhere at the back here, right past the net worth. So this is what I'm budgeting for, to save $200 in a month. I made sure to include it before I created the full budget, so I can make sure we already have that money earmarked. All right, and then our other savings would be our automatic savings. I don't remember if I broke this down in the month of December, so I'm going to take a quick peek at my December monthly budget to see. So I did not write it out in detail. We're just going to write the category as auto savings because we're auto save, and the budget for the month of January is going to be $375. For savings, we also have investing, and investing is broken down between two places right now. We're doing retirement investing and dividend investing via Robinhood. So we have Fidelity, which is where we invest for retirement, and Robinhood is where we invest in dividends, basically. And Fidelity gets $35 a week, so that's $175 for the month. And then Robinhood gets $30 a week, and so that's $150 for the month. Okay. Then we don't have any extra going to emergency fund because this money here is going to the emergency fund. So now we can total up the savings / investments bucket. 200 plus 375 plus 175 plus 150. That's $900 in total for savings and investing in the month. I think that's a nice number. Let's just divide that into the planned income real quick. 16%. I don't think that's bad. Okay, so monthly bills / expenses. This is where things get a little bit, not dicey, but there's a lot of them. So, at least in my opinion, there's a lot. So, the first bill we have is the mortgage. And we're putting more aside than we actually need, but that's because we're trying to save for our own mortgage. So $1,900. And our car insurance is with Geico's for one car, full coverage, of course, $500 for the month. We do round up on our bills, so that's not the exact amount, but I'm trying to pay it weekly so we can get ahead of it. Electricity bill, I'm hoping, and I haven't seen it yet at the time I'm recording this video, but I'm hoping it's under $50. Our cell phone is going to be budgeted at $93. We might have overpaid this, so this may be less, but just to be on the safe side, I'm still going to budget $93. And then we have our internet. This is just Wi-Fi. This is not cable TV. This is not a phone hookup, a landline, none of that. Just internet, $90. Then we have 2 life insurance policies. I'm going to just write life insurances. And the total is $69 for what we budget. And then, of course, we have food. So we need to purchase food and groceries for the house. And this could include eating out too. But we're going to budget $400 for the month. Household. I hope I have enough here. I should. Household, we have a set of purpose funds. If you haven't been here before, we have about 15 of them, if I'm not lying. One is called food, the food fund. Then there's household, and we put money aside. That's what's included in this auto savings. Every single week, automatically, it gets transferred to these funds. So this is what we plan to spend in this food category and the household category for the month. But if we need to use additional money, we'll pull it from those purpose funds that already have a set amount of money before we even get into January. So I just want you to know that if you haven't been here before. And hopefully that was clear. So we're going to budget $50 for household items that we would spend in the month. And debt, $383. By the time we get to January, the household credit card, the outstanding charges that we had from November would be paid off. And so we're going to just focus on the Visa, the 0% interest card. I basically transferred the balance I had on that household credit card to the Visa so I could take advantage of the 18 months no interest and pay that down. And so 383 is the minimum for debt. But again, we do have automatic payments that happen throughout the month from whatever we save and put aside. So those should help too. And then whenever there's extra money, we're going to throw it at the debt. But we're going to budget a minimum of 383 to lower our debt in the month of January. And then I think, oh, car gas is it. So I'm going to write car gas, and we're going to budget $90. What I was doing before with car gas, I was taking money from like our brick and mortar bank, money that we just left there just because that we can just use whenever, that doesn't affect the budget. I've been doing that, but it's getting harder to keep up with that. So I budgeted $90 for car gas in the month. I don't drive every single day, and there are some days I don't drive for like 2 days. So I think this would work. We'll see how it's going. The kids are going to be out of school for a few days in the month of January. So that also might help us keep the gas cost low. So let's just add up everything in our monthly bills and expenses bucket. 1900 plus 500 plus 50 plus 93, 90, 69, 400, 50, 383, and 90. So $3,625 is the total of our bills / expenses. Okay, so that's that. And if we add the 900 for savings and the 575 for giving, we're at 5,100. So we have $400 left to budget, and that's what we're going to put towards cash. So how did I have to go back to my December budget just to see how I broke it down, because I did forget again. I think I broke it down by binder and wallet. So I might assign a specific amount that would be stuffed into my wallet, and a specific amount that would be stuffed into my savings binder and my household binder. Take a look. Yep, I did do that. So 3 places where we keep cash is my wallet. Well, we actually stuff cash in my children's binders. All 4 of them have their own separate cash binder with different categories. However, when we can start adding to them again, we will. All right, so we have our A5 black, which is for household stuff. And then we have the A5 brown, which is all of the savings challenge. I'm saving up for specific things, and I'm using savings challenge to make it more exciting. Savings challenges to make it more exciting. All right, so the wallet. I'm thinking I'm going to put 150 if I can do that, because, well, let's do the black binder first, because the most important envelope in this binder is the laundry one, because we need at least $25 a week. And if we have, I usually, let's multiply that by 5. That's $125 you need for that alone. And then for the other 6 envelopes in there, I'll make this 175. Let's make this 175. See how that works. So 175 going into the black binder for the whole month. Yeah, there's an extra $50 to go into those other envelopes. So 400 minus 175 leaves us with $225. Now my wallet, I should pull it out just so I can make sure I allocate this money correctly. We have some receipts in there. We have gas, we have personal, we have food, we have household, and we have an oops. So for things on the go, I think this would be extra car gas, extra food, like little thing, or if we're eating out, and then anything extra for household. So, if I give myself, let's say $25 a week, just to be on the very conservative side, that's $125 for the month. So 400 minus 125 and 175 gives us $100 for challenges. Okay, it's a little tight, but let's try that. $100 for challenges and 125 for the wallet. 125 plus 175 plus 100 is $400. Okay. So total $400 for cash / miscellaneous, but it's all going to cash right now. So now we just total up the remaining, or we write in the remaining dollar amount. We shouldn't have anything left over because this should be a zero-based budget. So the plan is $5,500, subtracting $575 for giving, $900 for savings and investing, minus $3,625 for bills and monthly expenses, and then $400 in cash. Boom, we have $0 left to budget with. So that means nothing left. Every dollar has an assignment, it has a place to go, it has a job. So that's how we do a budget. That's how we set it up. That's how we set up our January budget. Did you like this video? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? Was it exciting? I love budgeting videos. So I'm pretty much a geek when it comes to that. Trying to think what sticker or something nice. I'll put "you got this" on here. So we're gonna do the best we can with this budget, and I am thankful. Going into a new year can be a bit challenging because everyone has goals, and some people want to make these big grandiose goals, but for me, I want to stay focused on the simple things. Saving $200 in the emergency fund, using that challenge to do it, having a little childlike, fun, coloring in these little boxes and seeing the things change, seeing the money grow. That's what's going to be exciting for me. I'm going to take it step by step and not be too hard on myself, but definitely stay focused and on top of the money. That is my January budget. The next video you will see after this one, I believe, will be my first budget by paycheck for the month of January, and I hope you guys stay tuned for it. Thank you so much for being here for as long as you were. And as always, you guys, I say it to you every video, continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.